Well, welcome to Tuesday Update. We had a great weekend here at St. Pius this past weekend. One of the things we did was the blessing for the expectant moms. We had 12 expectant and adoptive moms come into the chapel after that 10 o'clock Mass, and we were able to do a little blessing with them, had a little package to give them to take home, and it's really good. We keep them in their prayers as this special time in their life approaches. The other thing we did this weekend, really neat, Cornerstone Retreat for Women. We had 34 new women participate in that 26-hour overnight retreat. I think they had a wonderful experience, hearing a lot of positive buzz back from that. And of course, with both the expectant mothers and the Cornerstone, a ton of volunteers make that all happen. You heard me say volunteers, they stir the drink around here, and they made it really special. So thanks to all those who reached out to make those special for those two events. Hey, we also this week are going to get out 50 college care packages to our college-age students, just to let them know we're supporting them and we're thinking about them. So that'll go out, and thanks for submitting those names to us. This weekend, we are going to ask to bring in your change for change containers. There'll be at all entrances a table there to leave those. I know there's less and less change today, so if you do want to put a check in there or cash, that's fine. I really thank you for that, because all that money is going to go to these special needs kids in our orphanage at the Dominican Republic, and they have a lot of needs, and this really helps them. Sacred Heart Food Pantry Collection, that's also this weekend. Remember, you come in any of the entrances, drop that off, or you can come in during the course of the week and leave off that. Again, they are very grateful, people in North Albany, for what we're doing down there. Well, this weekend we kick off Holy Week with Palm Sunday, and this is what we live for all year long. Take a look, we got a great Holy Week guide that tells you a little bit about each of those celebrations and all the details about them. You can go to the websites, on social media. Really encourage you to take a look at all the details of what we got coming up here this week. And think about who you're going to invite to Easter Mass. There's somebody out there that kind of needs a message of hope. That's what Easter's all about. Maybe invite them. It could be a game changer for them. This Friday, we got Stations of the Cross, 1:30 in the afternoon in the church. Holy Thursday's coming up. A couple of Holy Thursday thoughts, okay? Number one, we are looking for more people to do the washing of the feet. Remember, that's one of the things we do on Holy Thursday, because Jesus washed the feet of the disciples. We reenact that. So if you might be interested in helping us with that, you can give the office a call for that. Another thing, after that 5:30 Holy Thursday Mass, we have our potluck dinner down in the parish hall. We've done that for a number of years here. It's a lot of fun. There will be, you can certainly sign up on the website, but there will be a table out after all the Masses this weekend in the atrium. If you want to sign up at one of the tables, you can do that, or again, go to the website on that. And we do have a little kids food station that we can get the kids through quickly. We'll start probably around 7 o'clock after that 5:30 Holy Thursday Mass. Many of you recall from years ago the tradition of visiting the 7 churches on Holy Thursday evening. We're going to be one of those 7 churches, and we do have 6 other churches that are participating in that, and that's the whole idea. You visit different churches, just say a little, when we say a little prayer in terms of before the Blessed Sacrament, thinking about Holy Thursday, thinking about the upcoming Passion of Christ. So we're one of those 7 parishes. After Masses this weekend, at that same Holy Thursday table, that sign-up table, there's going to be, you'll see a little pilgrim passport that you can go around to the different churches and get that stamped, and it'll list the other 6 parishes that are participating beyond St. Pius. This Saturday from 10 to 1, we're going to be serving a meal at St. John's, St. Anne's in the South End. Still looking for a couple of helpers on that. You can sign up on the website under the Share tab. Young adult, got a bunch of things going on for our young adults. First, we got a running club and or walking club. They're going to meet tomorrow morning, first time they're going to be doing this, down at the crossing, 7 a.m. Get their exercise in early. Just show up down there. I know we've got several people signed up to do that. So, second thing, we're going to have another young adult breakfast after the, in between the 8 and 10 Mass on this Sunday, April 13th. Last time we did that here 3-4 weeks ago, we had about 30 young adults come to that. So it's just have a little very informal, have some breakfast, get to meet other young adults. And then third is young adults meet every Monday night at 6:30 right here in this week. It's our youth room here. Meet here every Monday 6:30. Father Daniel was here with them last night, and they had a good discussion on various Catholic topics. And so we're going to be continuing to do that. And remember, young adults or anybody in their 20s and 30s, single, married, doesn't make any difference. We just want our young adults getting a chance to meet each other. Hey, in late May, we're going to have we're going to hold an icon retreat here, where participants will be a retreat, but you also paint a portrait of St. Michael the Archangel. We're looking for 5 more participants to make that retreat happen. So you can go to the website for more information on that and to sign up. Tomorrow, Father Daniel, he's going to be back with that Lenten video series of Anchored in Christ. He's going to be on the ship. He's going to be in the control room. And so give us a little reflection on that. You can always check out those videos on Facebook, Instagram, the website, and YouTube. Last week's Father Daniel's Who's in My Pew was, he had Linda Green and Susan Eigenhofer there. They work in our funeral ministry. They talked a little bit about that, as well as some of the things we try to do here at St. Pius to support those who grieve the loss of a loved one. So we encourage you to keep looking at the podcasts. You can see those, of course, on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and the website. Little thought for the week. Forgiveness does not change the past, but it does enlarge the future. So forgiveness does not change the past, but it does enlarge the future. So I'm going to turn it over to Father Daniel for a little preview of this weekend's readings.
Hey everybody, welcome to this little preview with the readings for this coming week, a very important and unique week. Every single week of our lives is a holy week. This coming week is important and very unique for all the mysteries we are celebrating about the life of Jesus Christ. Make sure to show up for all the masses here at St. Pius X, Loudonville. The first reading is taken from the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 50, just at the very end of this book. Is speaking about the promises of God, and one very important detail that we need to remember the actions of the Lord in the life of the people. Isaiah is helping the people to remember what God did in the past and all, these future events that are coming. Second, we have the Psalm 22. It's a psalm about the future, remembering again, remember what the Lord did for you and how that will impact the future of the people who believe in Him. Also, it's a special mention in this psalm about Jacob. That means for all of us Christian people, now we know that this Psalm 22 is trying to connect Jesus Christ with the promises of the old times. The second reading is from the letter of St. Paul to the Philippians. This is a special reading because it's all about the Trinitarian God. It's the relation between Jesus Christ and God the Father and why they are one. Because the community back at the time, they struggled a little bit thinking if Jesus Christ is like another God or if He is God the Father, trying to understand the Trinity. This entire reading is about that. St. Paul explaining to this community that God the Father, Jesus Christ are one. And they are acting in the same way, and that's what Jesus Christ teaches. Finally, we have the Gospel, Luke chapter 22. This Gospel is special. We know everything about the life of Jesus Christ, or if you don't know it, come here to St. Pius for Holy Week. You will know more details about his life. But let me tell you, 5 key aspects of the Gospel of Luke that are important to understand this narrative of the Jesus Passion. First, we understand in this Gospel that without the suffering of Jesus Christ is no way to receive the forgiveness from God the Father. That's first. Second, Pontius Pilate declared 3 times that Jesus Christ wasn't guilty. We kill an innocent. The people sacrificed the innocent one. That was a huge mistake. The third and special thing about the Gospel of Luke, Jesus Christ went to the Mount of Olives to pray, to prepare Himself for that beautiful moment of the Passion of the Lord. Fourth, the Gospel of Luke is very well connected with the book of Acts of the Apostles. If you are at home and you just take your Bible and open it in Luke chapter 1, the very first chapter, and you continue the reading through the book of Acts of the Apostles, you will see that you are basically reading one single book. These two, the Gospel and the book, are very well connected. Luke and Acts of the Apostles, if you want to know more details about the experience of the first community of Christians after He ascended to heaven. And the final aspect or final key point is this gospel is focused on Jerusalem, why Jerusalem is so important in the life of Jesus Christ. Pay attention this coming Sunday or during this weekend to check these 5 key things when we all have this narrative here. God bless you all and have a wonderful Holy Week. Bye-bye.